Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? Sorry for the late start. Had to take care of something real quick. Um, yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna. My goodness. I apologize. I had it planned out and then I had to take care of the thing and now. Oh my goodness. I forgot. Now I remembered. Colomina! She's that max friendship. Now, technically, this means I should take her off my friendship farm team. But I don't really have any. I don't think I have any Hydro characters. Who need their friendship maxed out. So I'm keeping her for now, just so that she can enable the lunar reactions. She dances in the shallows of clear streams and drifts with the current, falling asleep beneath the pale shadows of the mountains. She wanders through the ripples of time, playing hide and seek with the Kuhenki. She rests in the garden of all things, humming softly to every living creature. In the quiet hours before dawn, she waits for the day of their reunion. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, change my name card. That for now, just to kind of brag about having Columbina at max friendship. Ooh, and my crystal fly trap is done. I wonder at what point I should stop using this, because I'm getting close to 200 crystal flies, and at some point it's just kind of a waste of ores. But anyway. Oh, hello, Mr. Varka, sir. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back in Mondstadt? Also, I really need to restart my computer. I apologize for what's going on here. Hey, down. So you go downtown, where your life's a joke. Downtown. Downtown, where the hotheads flop in the snow. And you go down to Skid Row. I guess that would have been a good thumbnail for this stream. Could have taken a picture of Varka at the bar with Flynn's. Although maybe not.
You are, without a doubt, my best drinking buddy in all of Nogcry.
You're too kind, Mr. Varka. Truth is, though, I am but a dabbler when it comes to spirits. Yours, my friend, is a truly superior palate.
Ah, Traveler! What impeccable timing. Fancy a drink?
I believe something on the milder side would be suitable for you, Mr. Traveler. As it happens, Mr. Dimyon is away on business. Allow me to prepare your drink in his stead. What'll it be then? Something sweet? Or perhaps with a little tang to it?
Sweet, please.
Ah, nothing like a bit of indulgence after a busy day on the road. Sweet and creamy ought to hit just right.
Something sweet, huh? Hey, how about mixing in that juice we had last time? Now that's what I call hitting the sweet spot.
In all our gatherings, Mr. Varka, I don't believe we have ever partaken in what one might call juice. You're referring to the bottle of Sakura sake imported from Inazuma, I presume.
Sake is sweet.
If I remember correctly, that tiny vial was the undoing of 4 patrons.
Sakura sake? That's odd. I don't recall it having much of a taste at all. But I remember those pickled Sakura were delicious, and they were perfect with alcohol.
Here you go. It may be nameless, but I'm confident it'll lift your spirits. Miss Paimon, allow me to present this freshly squeezed juice. I've included a bit of pulp to further enhance its texture.
Wow, thank you.
Mr. Varka, have a sip of this.
Oh, I get a serving too? What's this? The sobering up round after the party? This is... Oh, the taste of wolf hook. Where did you even get this? When?
Your longing for Mondstadt is quite evident, and I happen to have an eye for such
I really
subtleties.
want to know what
In any
wolf
case,
hook
I
is supposed to
trust that
taste
this
like,
fruit shall bring you some measure of cheer.
so that I can
Not bad at all. Shame, though.
figure out what the
Can't
slumbering
find anyone else
rose
to keep me company
should
on
have.
marathon drinking sessions here and not cry. That said, I don't think you've ever quite drunk your fill.
If you're referring to the experience of being utterly absorbed in exquisite wine, allowing one's thoughts to wander freely and relishing the act of doing so, then I suppose...
After all, Flynn's I mean, when alcohol meets flame, it...
vanishes without a trace. But while certain robust spirits may ignite a blaze, I can't say it's ever really made me feel that way.
Ha! That's only because the stuff we've got isn't strong enough. Like the fire water from Snezhnaya. You've definitely tried that before, right?
Vodka.
Of course. But it's been some time now, so my recollection has grown faint.
I'll get us a barrel one of these days. Then we can drink to our heart's content.
I shall defer to your judgment, Mr. Varka. First, however, allow me to raise a toast to this most pleasant evening encounter.
All right. Ha ha ha! Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to a delightful evening.
That sneezing fit couldn't have come at a worse time.
Here's the thing.
My goodness. Alright. Ooh. Iluka. Actually, I wonder... What am I doing? This. Maybe? Or maybe the local specialties are elsewhere. No, they're here, right? Maybe it says this. A berry with thorns that often gets attached to a wolf's pelt. When you look at it, you could almost hear the echoing cries of wolves in the woods. I should know what that's supposed to be. Plump and translucent berry that has a sweet smell, a fragrant smell, and a sweet, refreshing taste. In the past, the Stormwatchers' only solace was the sweetness of this fruit, and hope for the city's peace. Whoa! Look where Flynn's is now. How about that?
Well, Mr. Flint's, now we're completely out of options. Who on earth came up with the idea to have Miss Aino attend the big meeting at headquarters? It couldn't possibly have been her request, could it?
It was me.
You? Please tell me this is part of some new trick.
It certainly is. When a solitary leaf takes to the breeze, it cannot fail but draw the eye. Yet when a multitude of leaves depart in unison, the singular form can no longer be distinguished.
I get it. The more people there are, the easier it is to skip class. I
Sharp
don't
as
think that's
ever,
gonna
I
be,
see. Still,
I don't think that's gonna
I
work,
must
though.
express my great regret for being unable to participate in such an enlightening assembly.
Be that as it may, Mr. Flins, look at all the autumn leaves in this building. I imagine all of them would love to fly away quickly. I can already imagine all their excuses. Stomach aches, headaches, outstanding assignments, emergency deployments.
How are you so familiar with these? You've skipped your fair share too, haven't you?
Nope. They've used up all the excuses and left none for me. I mean, good heavens. We once had 20 Ratniki down with stomach aches, 15 who hurt their legs in a fall, 6 struck by fevers, and 8 with urgent matters to attend to. If an outsider saw this, they'd think our headquarters had been raided by the Wild Hunt.
In all fairness to them, if this place were genuinely to face a sudden incursion of the Wild Hunt, I am confident that they'd be here in full force.
Very funny, sir, but I have no intention of attending a meeting with the Wild Hunt.
And neither do I. Yet, as we both know, the Wild Hunt seem to have a special fondness for playing the part of uninvited guests.
Anyhow, I'm usually the only one left in the entire meeting room. And then, I still have to deliver the meeting minutes to the absentees after it's done.
Then I must extend my sincere gratitude for your efforts.
Could you come by yourself next time, then?
As I said before, such frustrations likewise possess an uncanny propensity to show up without invitation.
When can this poor leaf finally drift away?
No need to drift away completely. Just a little further than the nearest leaf.
Thank you, but I'm the leaf nearest to you, aren't
I don't have to be. I don't have to be
will all make landfall together.
faster than him. I just have to be faster than you.
I'm inclined to believe that no autumn leaf ever falls where it shouldn't.
I still don't quite understand what's going on with like the why. I'm pretty sure this was handled in a previous anecdote or quest or something like that about why they're taking classes with Aino. But I don't know. All right. Any more anecdotes? Doesn't look like it. Nope. All right. In that case, let's say we see what's going on. We're at the headquarters. Maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll do we'll do the hard mode Imaginarium Theater. Just to check it out.
We made it! Wow, the whole gang's here! Even Master D-Luke!
Wow. Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So I owe him one.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate.
You made sure he didn't sleep a
One of
week,
our
Jean.
tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend
Nice.
Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many. Am I right?
Ah, Ugh. And Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time.
I have a question, actually.
Ask away.
If everyone can experience the story in the bubble, there shouldn't be anything in there that only I can do, right?
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at us.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete without trouble.
What
Parts
child?
we're testing today are more stable.
There's a certain child that wouldn't have any trouble with that.
Of course, when you access the dice.
Also, let's
section,
not forget
be
that
sure
there's
to
a
keep
certain
our vision
secret
in
that we
mind.
should probably... There's certain revelations that might be not ideal for all of the
Hey,
returning
that
knights to know.
Hershey.
Kali
Has
demanded
Paimon
something
ever
from
held
me
up her
from
hand
Walt.
like that?
And as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's get this show on the road. I'm ready to witness our honorary knight's story firsthand.
Isn't that sweet? Enter... Wait, look up. A sword has been plunged deep into the sea. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. It's been there for a while.
Whoa! Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral.
Wait, you mean when we snuck in and stole the harp?
Or, borrow the holy lyre?
Right, lyre, not harp. The harps are... A harp would be a little too big. And we're sure we want to expose this little detail?
Yeah. Paimon's not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about Varka and the others?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on.
Oh, okay.
The Knights.
So that's how we're choosing to tell the story, okay.
What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry, our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
Spotted. Spotted.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen
Yeah,
this time.
that's
we
how
managed
that works.
to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Okay, okay.
That'd be great.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
Yeah, if you could follow the script, that'd be great. It's been so long.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
So what happens if they ask someone who was
You're not bad, boy.
they're saying is
Against
here?
the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't
Also,
sure
how would
about it,
Varka
huh?
be here?
Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Lyre's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Huh, let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
The dancing!
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
I'll see it done.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go!
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then... Ugh. Just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
With the outfit change, why? What is it? Hold on. Okay, let me guess. No? Why am I Pyro Traveler? You would think...
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel. As long as you treat me to a glass of wine after we're done.
You would think it would at least be Animo Traveler, considering the situation.
I couldn't keep up with you after all, Grandmaster. It's like you've gotten even stronger since I last saw you.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
Ah, I think I'll pass.
You know, it might be a good idea, I'm just saying.
No entry. This place is under Fatui jurisdiction.
Wait, what? Hold on, did I... Oh, that's right. It turns. It's not symmetrical.
The Holy Liar! There it is!
Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the liar down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
Always above and beyond.
I look enough like an electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on.
Well, you're a little big for that.
Me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy Liar der Himmel belongs to the Pte. Whoa, that was
You know,
fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Pte is getting away! After her, quick!
Honestly, this might have been a better story than the one we got.
Take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Pte can't handle.
The gliding champion. Okay. I think we accidentally caught up with her.
Hey, that goes against gliding regulations.
What? Explain to me what I am doing differently than you. Please.
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh boy.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Pte.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
So, what aspect of Pte are you playing? I'm gonna catch up with you if you don't run a bit faster, Miss Outrider.
Here they come. Positions, everyone.
So this is where the chase ends this time.
So I don't get exactly how many people are in with on this.
It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages, then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste.
Okay.
So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine,
Place
Alice
I've
has
never
always
been.
been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Liar.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just you, Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice! Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Yeah, but he's met Barbarloth,
Well,
so.
I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
No! No one
I was waiting for that.
should know about that!
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Well, and the ones who are dead, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
Glide.
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not.
Or is this one of those leap of faith things?
Besides, I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
Do the Fatui
Hey, almost forgot about that.
issue riddles?
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Oh! Well, okay then. That should be? Yes. And then that's where we currently are, and then we go forward 2. Left 1. 2. Right 1. Forward 2. Right 2. Forward 3. Left 1, right? And then... Easy peony. I appreciate you going easy on me, game, and panning up. I never would have thought to look up. I'm an FPS player. We don't know how to do that.
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Hey.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the liar.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Okay.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Mr. Diluc practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had 1 line.
You're very
In
present,
part,
my guy.
It's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right.
Mm.
And I've been told you have quite a few
Wise
tricks up your
words.
sleeve, Mr. Diluc. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have one more line, Mika.
Do I have to say it?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. but I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
I don't get what was so embarrassing about that. All right. Ooh, Cyrus and Bennett
Looks like we were
fight for
followed.
the ages.
Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely had the power of Pyro
Let's play.
this time. Come on, Cyrus. That was easy mode.
Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Yeah, that's because
You have to
Varka
act like a fatous.
Varka
At
had
this
support.
point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man,
For the most
their
part.
armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui and Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits
Makes you
undergo
stronger.
rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
Lucians might also be involved somehow.
Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure.
It's nice that they finally brought up the delusion
You
again.
earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so...
I was kind of hoping that it was gonna be like a...
Though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
I was kind of hoping it was gonna be a situation where it's like, okay, the luck that he was experiencing in Natlan fades over time.
Talk about
apparently not.
bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working. How weird is that?
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad. Guess I'll have to hand it in to Miss Nicole for repairs later.
I actually do like Varka's combos. They are kind of cool. And they flow really well. It's all you need to do to make a Claymore user viable.
All else. No bargaining
fun to
chip
play,
is
rather.
off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Many mix world, go around, world, go around, world, go around. Oh, of course it was gonna be Mona. Money makes the world go around, of that you can be sure.
The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what I would say. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
I'm a guy and a quarter pound is quarter pound is all that makes the world go around. That clinking, clanking sound can make the world go around.
That's all? You have to at least make it worth my while. No, we both know this crest is worth more than that.
Pte do not seem pleased with what is happening so far. Negotiate with caution.
Good enough for me. Gotta know when to fold, right? Alright, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock.
I'm a master bargainer.
Oh, and by the way...
But what's the
word
term?
has
Oh my
it you
gosh.
accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
Yeah, why would she not know about that? Her realm is the stars. Bartering. Not bartering. Gosh, I can't believe I've... Haggling. How did it take me so long to figure out haggling? Yes, but I'm definitely a master at it.
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexenzirkel never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I mean, you are her student.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old...
Yeah, see, that doesn't seem like it'd be all that useful, to be perfectly honest. Seems like you could just dash where you want to go about as fast.
Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, just have to be careful. We need that crest.
The Daybreak Chronicles? Wait, was that? I thought Venti's signature was a different one. Or is this? Oh. This should be Wool's gravestone, right? Skyward Blade. Okay. Prototype Rancor. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me, then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durant.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why
Mika was A.
E, though?
Oh, because Mika is guard A.
Called
As
it.
expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All according to Keika.
We got all the crests.
So what would happen if we had come here first? What would be his reason for handing over the crest? Ugh. Headshot.
Mika, we have the crests.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Retrieve the holy lyre, dear hero.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
And I guess it spares you some stamina.
Holy liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a... Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap!
Trap?
Wait, what?
Let me see.
All it did was lock the liar up!
You're surprised by your own trap?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify.
Well, if you remember, we won in the end, so
the liar was
yeah.
retrieved back then.
You won't die.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the
Despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true. Though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand.
He's a good dog. He'll never fail you.
Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us. Look, the ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance. Group 2, reinforce.
On me.
Dang it.
Try to keep up. On me.
What's with some poofing and some not?
Group 3, Group 4. Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once.
Should be safe.
On me.
Actually, I'm curious what happens if we don't attack. They're just nothing.
Try to keep up.
Brace yourselves.
Yes, this would probably be easier. Not that it matters. I think we've established that it does not, in fact, matter. Eventually, the stage will end.
It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Oh, dang. Oz is tough.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein.
Alright. I give up. Alright. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Just hanging out on the tiles.
This role was perfect for you. Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
Alice has a little surprise for us.
Want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
How about beating up the age? For all we had to do was beat up a Fatui agent, and Fischl has admitted defeat. But we gotta beat her up, though, that's the thing.
Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order.
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend, after all.
Yeah,
Very well.
we'll make sure we don't break too many
This
bones.
trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
No. You're up, Paimon.
Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
It's open.
Paimon is terrifying. She beat up a Fatui Sissin mage all by
Miss
herself.
Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Now imagine if we hadn't figured that out, and we thought we actually genuinely had to beat her up. As the performance within the magic bubble comes to an end, the actors return to the real world one after another. Varka has the good hunter staff set up a banquet in front of the cathedral, inviting all involved to celebrate.
Wow, this is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Varka was talking about?
Looks like we get to try it out after all.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Will do.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Nope. Just noticed that you seem a lot more relaxed.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time...
But Varka is sure entertaining, isn't
I
he?
feel a bit... regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Everyone leads in their own way. I mean, that makes her feel better, but, I mean, come on. It would be good for morale.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't
Momo.
worse.
How goes the day so far? Well,
What
I
happens
mean,
when we're all together like this?
just started,
You're right.
sort of.
And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
The return of the expedition force is a good thing. You deserve to enjoy it too.
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up.
Was I on mute?
Now that we're out,
I did greet you, right?
In character,
or was I on
plenty
mute?
of time.
Oh, okay, I did. It's been okay. Good trip to the store. Had lasagna nut for dinner. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to a different store. I'm gonna have probably like chicken strips for dinner. Chicken strips and potato wedges for dinner. And then it's back to the diet. Because I'll be able to get back on my normal schedule of the eating. Oh well.
Hey! Honorary knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh,
yeah.
Of all the places to sit, it just had to be there.
Indeed, the natural entertainer Varka.
Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. Oh. I hate that because it looks like you can climb it up. Climb up it over there, but you can't.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome.
Quite the spot.
Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
That does feel like home.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
I do have to say that there is no place that feels as homey as Mondstadt. Yeah. This is where things began for me in Teyvat. Oh, this is where I began my search for. Still, she is more important to me than any specific place.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
I don't deserve that much credit. I didn't even know I could do that until the moment. Until that moment.
I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the wild hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the wild hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
Huh. I guess you're right.
Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
I feel like Paimon might have had a few things to say about that. My title's just honorary, remember? Not quite sure the Knights can take credit for Natlan.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
I do.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ah, when did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot.
You know, at some point, those
Banquet
fingers
is
are
also
gonna
for
break.
the actors. I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Wouldn't that attract even more attention?
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I think that is something.
I often think about our parting
okay,
at
never mind.
Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The
You sure that's
Tsaritsa's
gonna be the
plans have
final
continued
stop?
to advance. Now, only the Pyro-Gnosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
Till they bargain for it.
Be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis. Now, would you, Grandmaster?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
I made a
The
contract
Harbingers
with
do often tend to take a rather extreme approach.
Zhang Li,
Just
after
look at
all.
Child or Senora.
We're able to convince
But we would be mistaken to
Nahida.
ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morak signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past
I mean,
Senora
yeah, I mean, he would have beaten her up, but you know, he was just so tired from like working out or whatever. So that's the full story.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Thank you both. I'm getting close to the truth. I can feel it.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
Well, thank you.
All right. right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Well, I mean, you can always hang out with him and Charles. Charles in charge.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no!
Da da da.
Alice.
This is so fun, Mom!
No.
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Oh my goodness.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know
Oh, no.
you're going to love it.
Well, rip Mondstadt.
Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Maybe, rip Celestia. Well, that was nice. I'm in a bit of a pickle on this one, though. I don't want to leave it there, but I also kind of have to leave it there, you know? Alright, we'll do the bubble one. Echoes of memory. Find 6 discrepancies. Okay. We'll do it. Really? It's in my tool belt. Well, that's an easy one. This is not Natlin. No, that's another easy one. Hey, how you doing, guy? Old friend. Where's Catherine? It's Natlin Slosorian, and you're here to play. I mean, that Diona shouldn't be a discrepancy, right? No. Yeah, he's not gonna cook himself. No one actually keeps animals here, do they?
Huh? Weird. Did Mondstatters always raise boars around here?
No.
Found it! Barbara, over here! Coming! Oh, how did this happen?
What's the matter?
Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Sorry, what?
This boar was the sticky honey roast?
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making a break for it!
Yeah, that's quite the glitch.
So that's where it was. Diona? What are you doing here?
And with an ictomosaur, too.
It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from Natland, right? Oh, they're so cute.
They are indeed.
Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. I'll get people to lose interest for sure.
Yeah, that's
Looks
not gonna
like your
happen.
campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually. They seem to prefer the real cat's tail.
Yeah.
But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared.
I guess this is an intentional discrepancy.
How to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
People don't come for their cats, they come for Diona. He's a cute little kitty cat. Okay. Nothing around Angel Share? Okay. I would have thought for sure there would be some discrepancies there. Oh, and can we talk to this guy now that we... Oh, hey, there we go, yeah. Maybe he'll give give us a chest. What are you doing here?
Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the Real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but she's one busy bee, that's for sure. I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed from magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. Huh. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done.
So, same arrangement as always?
Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot.
The person who does this job is the one who gives me my daily Primogems, you know?
True, but it doesn't seem like the
my
people
daily
who created this
Primogems.
set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some, and then we all can have a few? Huh.
That'd be nice.
Could we even take them back into the real world? That's the question.
I mean, I would love to ask Alice for some Primogems. That seems like she has them. In and out, 20-minute adventure, right? At least that's something that's not supposed to be here.
That shouldn't be here.
Oh, there should be two Fatuis.
But there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about stuff.
The sky in Natlin? What happened now?
I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think they were part of Signora's band and they're just waiting for orders that are never gonna come.
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster.
Or something
so
like
they
that, yeah.
never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
I suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique. It's possible the Fatui stationed them here long-term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way,
Mondstadt does feel like home.
It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
True, and it's not like there's a treasure chest here either.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
Oh, no, that's... doesn't extend that far. Stop whining. Could check the stables, see if there's actually a horse there. Yeah, I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that there was going to be something over by where Teyvat is. Now this is not something to mess with. Hello. That's it? Okay. Okay, I guess it was something we were supposed to see as soon as we spawned in. That I somehow missed. It. There's a horse in the stables. Laura's flower shop. I guess I was supposed to notice something like this here. That looks a little unusual. Unusual.
Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt.
It's a very subtle change. Yeah, if you're not paying attention. Unusual to be loved by anyone.
Hello, you two. Looking to buy some flowers?
Well, didn't we just talk to you the other day? Alright, have a good night. I'm gonna be finishing this up the stream pretty soon anyway. Oh, good rest of your night, I guess. Heart hands. You're in charge of the shop?
Yes, I came to Mondstadt to collect a few samples for new scent ideas, but I wasn't finding anything. Then, this lady who called herself a mage told me she had a bunch of rare plants she was sure I'd never seen before. All I have to do is manage this flower shop, and I get to research these plants all I want.
Nice! That should help you come up with something new for sure.
If there's one trait they have in common, I think it would be the feeling of summer. Refreshing and clear, cutting through the full-bodied and dreamlike floral notes. I certainly have a lot to research, so I think I'll be here for a while. Did you need anything?
We're looking for things in here that are different from the real Mondstadt. Do you mind if we take a few pictures of these plants? Hey, since you like them so much, why don't we ask Nicole if you could preserve them in some way?
Good idea.
Really? That would be amazing. This is my payment after all.
Alright. Time to go. Windscape Splendor. Neat. Primogems. Minis and Primogems and skill books. What's not to like? Well, anyway. I think we're gonna call it there. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one. Professional streamer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later. Heart hands.